Welcome to the show, everybody. It's a wonderful Wednesday. So glad to be here again. I thank God. Hey, just wanted to plug this real quick. If you haven't done it yet, get on out to the polls and vote. I voted early. Yay. I voted early today. I'm so excited about that. But I'm more excited about today's guest. He comes from Kathmandu, Nepal. He's a recent graduate of the Liberty University. He's a cinematics arts major, and he is the filmmaker, of course, and he serves at our church, Shoreline Church in Austin, Texas. Give it up for Noah Lummy. Hey, Noah.
I think I can't hear at all.
You can't hear me?
I think we have some technical issues again.
We're having some technical issues
I can
again?
hear you. I don't know if you could hear me.
Oh.
The audio is gone.
Okay. Do you have your the volume on your end turned all the way up? Mine is all the way up.
I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Let me see if I can log in my phone.
Okay.
Press the link in my phone.
Yes.
I could hear the countdown and then it's gone.
And then it went away. I'm not sure what just happened here. Everybody to stand by. Just having a few technical difficulties here. Okay. I see here.
Okay, so I can hear you on this one.
Okay, so let me get rid of this one then. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me now? Yay. Sorry, folks, about that. Just a little technical difficulty. I believe we're in there. And like I said, we want to welcome Noah Lummy. Hey, Noah. How are you?
Hey. Technical difficulties here.
There you go. It's a good full screen there. Man, we're so excited. I'm so glad everybody's joining in. You know, on this show tonight, we're also going to give you a chance to win a $50 gift card. Woo woo! $50 gift card for tuning in. We know that, you know, it's COVID, and it's also in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, you know, we just want to help out and, of course, do what we can to put a little petrol in the tank. Again, we're speaking with filmmaker Noah Lummy, and he comes from Nepal. Man, we're excited to know, how did all this come about? How'd you get over here to the U.S.? And now you're a filmmaker at one of the largest churches in the country. I know it's one of the largest in Austin, but I understand Shoreline is an interdenominational church, and I've seen our pastor on TBN. He's been on the Matt Hagee's show, and so I know that's a good feeling to be working with such a large team. Tell us all about it, Noah. Is there like a delay? Yeah. I don't know. It's like we had something that freeze up there on us.
I can't hear anything. I think.
Okay.
This is. I might have to bring and hear me.
Okay. I probably need a microphone. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you now, Millie. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
Okay, I can hear you now, because it just froze for like forever. As soon as the countdown ended, it just froze.
It's okay. We're just going to roll right along. Tell us all about how you. I know you got your recent graduate of Liberty University, and then you landed the big position. I think you work at 40 Days Productions, and then of course you're a filmmaker at Shoreline Church. Tell us about it, Noah.
Yeah, so 40 years production actually is my own like the film production stuff. So I do a lot of photos, videos related work outside. So, but then like when I went to school, I went for film school. So, and then Shoreline, I got connected with Shoreline, my creative pastor. So we just um, exchange emails and, and by the time I graduated, I ended up coming to Austin to work at Shoreline, and I've been there for the last 2 years. So yeah, that's the story.
Yeah, that's amazing. You do such an amazing job. I mean, I feel so honored to work with you Sundays at the church and how you lead and direct us. Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. You know, the production team and of course the singers, just the whole 9 yards. I mean, just give us a little more detail. I mean, it kind of, was it nervous for you when you first started out being the filmmaker producer at Shoreline?
So definitely the role that I am in right now was it's an evolved role, I would say. So I was originally hired for film. So basically, there's two different kind of film, like live production and produced ones where you filmed before, right? So the role that I'm in right now is a live production based. So once one of our previous friend, he needed some help with the production, the TV production department. So I stepped in as a like just to help out, like scheduling volunteers and kind of like start directing and cutting and like live editing and stuff like that. So but yeah, initially it was a little intimidating because if you look at those switch boards, the switcher, it's a lot of buttons and there's a lot of moving pieces and it's all live. Like you have technical difficulties, right? So we just had some technical difficulties. It's the same, but we just have actual Sunday service. So yeah, but eventually you just get used to it. It's just like every other skill. Once you get it, it just becomes like second nature. So and then eventually, you have your team. Obviously, we can't do without do any of it without any of our volunteers. So and Millie is like one of our integral, like, I mean, such a great team player. You bring so much joy to the team. So yeah, I mean that's how we met too, from the
Yeah.
the video production team. So yeah,
Yeah.
but it's I mean, it looks scary and all in the beginning, but it's not really that bad. It's 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 not complicated at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you're so young, Noah. So when did you know? When did you realize that, hey, this is what I want to do? Film, production, and all of that. I mean, when did you come into all of it?
Yeah. So well, like I used to be a science major in Nepal. So I'm originally from Nepal. I don't know if we got to like introduce that portion, but yeah. So I used to study physics and math. All the science stuff.
Uh-huh.
But then I had bought a camera once, I think around like late 2012 or 13, and then started taking pictures nonstop for, like, I mean, I enjoyed so much that I just kept taking pictures and videos and all that thing and realized how much I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, and then that's kind of like how I really realized that I really love film and photos. And then
Mm-hmm.
so that was like while I was in Nepal, and eventually because of some of my pictures, I actually got full scholarship to go to Liberty University, which is in Virginia, Lynchburg. So that's how I ended up in the United States to go study film. And yeah, I was already a sophomore, I guess, in back in Nepal, but I started freshman again at Liberty. So just because I love film and I wanted to change like my life toward. completely different like path. So that's kind of like how I really found film. So
Yes.
yeah.
Wow. No, that's amazing. It really is. And you're so dedicated to your work. That's why it comes out so well. I didn't
Thank
realize you had received a full scholarship, a full ride at Liberty University. That's amazing. Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, without the scholarship, I mean, wouldn't be really possible to go to school. It is really
Yes.
expensive, so I definitely wouldn't be able to afford any of that. So God's been good in that.
Yes. Yes. And I want to say congratulations too. Did you recently get married? Was it like last year or?
Yes, yeah, it's last year. Definitely, it's been one of the best decision in life.
Mhm.
So it's been good. It's been
And
awesome.
she's beautiful. Yeah, you
It's,
have a beautiful wife. I know you should be proud. Yeah.
yeah, she's amazing. So really,
Yes.
yeah.
Any children in the making?
Uh, Definitely not right now.
Not right now.
That would be a lot of responsibility. I mean, yes, life is always with full of responsibilities, but
Mhm.
definitely not looking to add another responsibility yet. Still so much to do in life. So uh, just enjoying life for the time being. Uh,
Yes.
yeah.
Just enjoy it. Don't rush it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So what are some big projects you're working on?
so I mean, I guess recently, like at work, we just finished one of our biggest conferences, like the women conference. So that was probably one of the bigger ones that we just, because it's all online, it's really
Mhm.
video based. So that's
Mhm.
been a lot of work editing, overnights, a lot of this. So that was kind of like the bigger projects. But outside of work, we are doing a soccer project. So we're building a soccer field in Nepal, which is probably like one of the biggest projects that I have ever undertaken. So yeah, that's kind of like outside work, the other bigger projects. So a lot of people involved, a lot of organizations involved, villages, people everywhere, politics, government, like it's a big project. So yeah, that's kind of like the bigger projects that's happening on the side.
Wow.
So
Amazing. So I know when I came into the church, you guys were in Nepal. Was that part of that project you guys were working on? Was that part of this
yes.
soccer
Yeah, so
team?
that was the groundbreaking ceremony. So obviously that was before COVID, right? It was actually around February, so it was like
Mm-hmm.
right before the whole
Right
country
before
went into
COVID.
lockdown and stuff. So we kind of expected the project to actually end like around November this year, but obviously
Mhm.
with this whole COVID situation, the whole world got shut down. So it definitely affected our project as well. So everything got pushed back to 2000 almost 21 now. So a lot of our stuff, like we had already, so basically like the place that we're building the soccer field, it's 3 4 days outside of like city. So we actually have to, like, there's no roads, transportation, stuff like that. So people have to like hike it, and I mean it's a disaster on its own. So we couldn't get our stuff in time, like all the equipments, like the cement, like the all those wires and like things that you need to build the field. It didn't get
Mhm.
to the place in time, and all of a sudden monsoon season started, and there's landslide, floods, like all this crazy stuff. So all of a sudden, yeah, our project's a little bit pushed back to another year, but it's still happening. We just had some meetings yesterday with some of the representatives from the village. So yeah, it's going. It just got a little pushed to next year,
Push back just a
just like
little.
everybody's life.
Of course.
So yeah,
Yeah. But sometimes what they say, a pushback is a setup for a comeback or something like that.
yep, we'll
Yeah.
come back stronger.
Come back even stronger. That is
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So we can't be alarmed by those little minor setbacks.
no,
So
definitely not.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
started,
So
we gotta finish it strong.
Yes, you got to finish strong.
Yeah.
So, like, if I want to hire you for a movie or some kind of documentary, I
Yeah.
mean, are you up for that? Are you up for hire that way independently on that level?
Yes. So obviously there's a lot of things that goes into it, right? It's like filmmaking is not like a one man process here.
Right.
So like if I work on projects generally, like for example, like we just did a short film and it's probably like one of the smallest crew, but even then you have cameras, actors, light, like sound guys, lights. So there's like, there's a lot of bunch of people that makes the project happen. So definitely my department, generally what I do for the most part is camera world. So definitely open for anything. If it's like depending on the budget, right? If it's a smaller project, it's actually even easier to do like 2 3 people. But if it's like a
Hmm.
big project, then generally you have like, let's say if I'm hired as a director, then you have, or a producer, then you have other responsibilities. But if I'm hired as a like a cinematographer, then like you have a different responsibility. So, but regardless, I'm up for hire.
Oh,
So any
great. I'll keep.
opportunities, yeah. I also do photos, so I just actually did some recent photo shoots and stuff like that. So, yeah, any needs, definitely up for the challenge.
All right. I'll keep that in mind because I do want to put together a documentary and I'd have to fill you in on that. That's another conversation.
That would be a long conversation. This is not going to be enough for us.
Yes, this is a long one. I just want to take a minute to just mention one of our sponsors, Shy Shy Creations. Yes, yay! Thanks for sponsoring our show this evening, Shy. Yeah, she's got some really cool clothes. I should have put some pictures there, but she's got some leggings that I think I'm gonna try to wear. I might be a little too old for that, but I still like the leggings. But thank you so much, Shai, for sponsoring us tonight. And if you want to be a sponsor, hey, just let us know. You can always give us an email, milliemills2000 at yahoo.com, or you can call us 469-284-9922. Just get at us and let us know if you want to be a sponsor. We'll mention you on the show. We have this show twice a month, Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. At this time, we're speaking with Noah Lumby. Lumby, there you go. It
Yep.
won't go off my tongue, right?
Noah
But
Lomi. Yep. That's
he's here.
the
He's a
full name would be
successful
TSERING.
filmmaker and recent graduate of Liberty University. He's doing big things. How can they reach you, Noah? Give them your social media sites or your websites and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so basically, my website is super easy. No, yep, www.noalumi.com. Super easy. And then for my Instagram, probably is like one of the easiest way to like reach. So that's like one of my personal account, but I have like my main account is like Noah Lomi. That's it, like at Noah Lomi. So like
Mhm.
my name, but all together. Same thing as the website, just in Instagram. But if you go to that account, you will also see the other account. That's where I post most of the work. So I have too many accounts. That's the problem here. So, but yeah, Instagram, social media, Facebook. I also made a YouTube channel. So it's still
Oh,
pretty small, but it's the same name again. It's a Snow Alumi. So
wow.
started some vlogs and stuff here and there, but it's on a little break right now. But we'll pick up soon. But yeah, anywhere in like social media or email would be like noah.tearing@gmail.com. So tearing would be,
Okay. All
it's,
right.
yeah.
Cool beans. So there we have it. That's how you can contact Noah. I mean, he's got a great eye, a great gift for film production. And I mean, are you the only one from your family? Are you the only one here in the States, Noah?
Oh yes, in the States, I'm the only one. I have two siblings. One of my sister, she's in India, and my brother, he's in Nepal, and I'm here. Two
Oh,
different countries.
Two different countries. So
Yeah,
you're the middle? Are you the middle or the oldest?
I'm the youngest one.
The
I'm the
youngest.
baby.
Okay. You're the baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm the little one. So
I
I'm
bet they're proud of you. I know they are very proud of you, your family.
so.
Yeah. Do you miss them? Do you have big gatherings during the holidays or?
Um, no, I actually I don't really get to see them as often as I would like. Obviously, things are a little different. So my dad, it's my dad. That's a baby picture of me. But yeah, I got to see my parents last time when I went to Nepal, and that was after 6 years. So I haven't seen my sister for like almost more than 6 years now. So yeah,
Oh,
not as much. We get to talk on phone and like
yeah,
Facebook these days, so it doesn't feel that distance. It doesn't feel
right.
that long, but it has been quite a while. It's been a while.
Well,
But
thank God for technology, huh?
it's awesome. We get to do stuff like this live, and then we also get to
Yes,
talk to our family,
yes,
friends all around. So the world's smaller.
yes.
So,
I like that.
yeah.
Makes the world smaller. It seems smaller with the technology. Yeah, you can just kind of you can either do the Facebook Live or you can do the Zoom or you could. They got so many ways to connect now.
Option. So much option
Yeah,
to connect. So it's good. We use Facebook. It's like I think it's like the most global. Everybody uses Facebook. So just calling
yes.
Messenger. Weirdly, it has better like video call receiver than like I guess like FaceTime or not everybody has FaceTime because not everybody uses iPhone. So but we probably use Messenger a lot. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome. At this time, we're going to give away our $50 gas card. $50 gas card. Doo-doo. Call us now, 469-284-9922. We got a gas card for you. The first caller to get through. The first caller to call us at 469-284-9922. We got a free $50 gas card for you.
Free gift
So
card.
give us a call now. And we are speaking live with the fantastic filmmaker Noah Lummy. And he is telling us all about his success as a filmmaker. He's a rising star here in Austin and he's going abroad with it. We're just so excited. Do you anything else you want to share with us? Any projects? I know you got the soccer team, but what
Mm.
are some of the endeavors outside of that that you look forward to?
Um, so yeah, I mean, I've been working. So I mean, that's kind of like the bigger project, and then I'm kind of right now talking to some other friends regarding possibly making a documentary, which is probably going to be a little. It's going to be really big. So we haven't because I haven't nailed down the rights for the filming and all those things. I can't really say, but it's going to be a big one hopefully if it all works well. So yeah, that's probably going to be one of the bigger things happening in the near future, but God willing that comes through, and we'll find people that wants to invest in it, because it's going to be a lot of like it's an international documentary. We're probably having to travel a lot, so just hoping that would come through. But yeah, but besides that, there's some short films, some short projects happening here and there. That's kind of like this everyday thing. So yeah. um,
Yes. Well, hey, how can I get on that team? I'm teasing Noah. I'm just
I
teasing.
mean, there's so many different ways to get in it, honestly. But honestly though, like there's right now the biggest thing is actually to nail the to get the rights to film the documentary, because
Mhm,
it's such a big project that I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who wants to film it. But
mhm,
because I actually know the friends personally and have personal relationship, we've been talking about possibly doing it. But again, it's this
mhm,
conversation, right? There's nothing. There's a book as well that we're trying to make the documentary out of. It's a
mhm,
real life-changing documentary that has impacted like thousands and thousands of people. So, but to get the rights, it's a big deal. So I mean, to get partnership, eventually it's all like funding, right? So we need a lot of like pretty much investors that would like buy into the project or believe in the project. I would say would be a better thing, that this is going to be a really like life-changing film, you know. But
Right.
it all comes down to like if people really do believe in the vision or like they believe in you, you know. So hey, I mean, if people believe in me, take a chance, then there's so many ways to partner. So yeah.
Right.
So
Well, hey, that's great. I might be one of those silent partners, you know. I might be a
um,
silent one, you know.
I I know your informations. I'm gonna connect. I mean, we always like, you know, we have a great time just connecting,
Yes,
talking
we
all the
do.
time.
Yes,
So
we do.
it's
You're one
I'll
of the
talk to you more about it even outside our regular, like, you know, like this live. We can actually like talk through it like way longer, explain through it, you know. So
yes.
yeah.
So, Noel, what is a day? I mean, a filmmaker. Can you just share with us what is a day like for you? Your day, what does it consist of? Do you wake up just busy running? Are you always working behind the scenes? Are you planning all day? What is a day, as a filmmaker? What does that consist of?
Yeah, so right now I think because I work at a church, you know, so a
Hmm.
lot of the time like that's my main responsibility. You know, I have to make sure, for example, like this COVID season has been a little different. So like for example, on Mondays we record our pre-recorded services, right? The worship section. On Tuesdays we actually record pastor, you know, sermons and stuff like that. So it's kind of like it's a schedule, like those things. But because now we're working from home for the most part, I edit overnight because I'm faster, or like I get way more things done if I edit night. So I edit sometimes like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, or like sometimes even five. And then I wake up around like 9 or 10, depending on like how long I stay up that night. If I stayed up like till 3 or 4, then I probably stay like sleep a little longer. And then I wake up. I also have a coffee shop, like an online roaster, so I roast my own coffee. So I make my coffee and then start, you know, doing like random things around the houses if I need to be. But then like this, I guess this season is a little different than regular, but I just make sure that I do all my responsibilities, checklist, all of it. Then if I have extra time and during the day, then I invest in like I do like passion projects. You know, I love taking pictures, so I go with other filmmakers or other creatives and like do photo shoots or do like extra side gigs. Like, you know, like I just did an engagement shoot, or like do other like fun commercials. I've been working on a like a spec commercial. So just doing that on the side, you know. So yeah, it's not really like a fixed schedule. It's just kind of all around. Yeah. So
Yeah. Very busy though. Very busy indeed.
trying to stay a little busy.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Any words of wisdom or any nuggets you want to share with young filmmakers or rising filmmakers like yourself? Anything you want to share before we wrap up?
I think the you know, I guess like one thing that I could really say is like be true to yourself. You know, at the end of the day, there's no such thing as um there's not a formula in art, right, or in filmmaking. So there's an audience for everything. So what you create, if you create from your heart, then you're gonna find an audience. You know, but if you try to conform to what people want, you're gonna lose yourself along the process, right? So yeah, stay true to yourself. And then like if you really dream or you really see that you want to do something in life, you know, you can do
Mm-hmm.
it. Like just you just gotta work for it. You just gotta work hard. Because I'm from Nepal, I grew up in the mountains with like nothing. You know, I'm still like making films here. You know, so if somebody like me who had no opportunities in life could be here, then I'm pretty sure like people who are from here has a lot more stuff in life that's already ahead to, you know, like
Right.
yeah, there's already a lot more to get things done. So yeah, just keep creating art, doing things, and yeah, you'll
Yeah.
find an audience for it. You'll find a voice. So I think that's
Yeah.
it.
All right. Any shout outs before we wrap it up?
Well, shout out to Millie for this is such an honor to just be part of your thing. But I just want to shout out actually to like all of our team, the production team. It's it's one of the big reasons that I am I work at a church, so like ministry aspect of life is like one of the bigger things in life that
Mm-hmm.
really gives me like joy, or a reason to like do the things even in like your lowest. You still like, okay, this is why I do my things, like this is why I work. But people like you guys on the team really makes it happen and really makes it worth doing it. So yeah, shout out to all my film friends, all our volunteers and production team, and
Yeah.
yeah, and my
Yes.
wife, she's
Yes.
making awesome dinner. So
Yes.
yeah,
Shout out to your lovely wife.
yeah,
Well, you know we love you, Noah, and we appreciate all the hard work you do. You're such a humble, intelligent, sweet young man. We thank you for everything. Keep up the great work. Keep pressing forward. Again, we got that $50 gift card we want to give out. That number one more time, 469-284-9922. First caller to get through, you win. And that's going to do it for this week's edition of Bring It in the House. Our special guest, filmmaker. Oh man, extraordinaire. That's the term I like to use. Filmmaker extraordinaire. Noah Lummy, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thanks for being on Bring It in the House.
thanks for having me.